Hi, this is Kimiko Pages Pumpkin Pie, and I'm here with my planner lineup video for 2021. There are some changes to my lineup, that's for sure. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm adding a lot of things to my lineup and changing some others. So let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, so first up is my catch-all planner. There is not going to be any change to this. In July, I had started using the Wild Styled planner. I put it on rose gold metal disc. I was using the Teresa Collins planner prior to that. I do still have the Teresa Collins months that were left over in the back here. I'm going to end up removing these completely. I do love so much the currently pages in these Teresa Collins planners. And I was still trying to incorporate those, you know, in, but, you know, I'm going to miss those because I do like the way those are set up better. I had only put in, I think, what was this? July through December. So I need to go in and take out July through December, take out all of Teresa Collins, and then put in, I'll probably put in again only another 6 months. So I'll probably only put in January through June because I don't want it to get too thick. So that's probably what's going to happen there. I'm probably going to add in some more filler paper because I don't even think I have a lot of filler paper in here. This paper here to my teacher planner, it's the same paper that I have in my teacher planner, and I'm not including that in this lineup. But yeah, I'll probably remove that, put it in there, and then I bought a ton of filler paper for the big, so I'll probably go ahead and add that in. But that is the only changes I'll be doing, so I won't even be doing a setup video for this because there's not really going to be much of a change. So yeah, this is going to be my catch-all planner. Next is my social media. There's going to be a big change here. I had been using a Happy Planner Classic size for my social media planner. I'll show you the last spread that I did in this planner. So this was the Wonder Seeker planner. I loved it. It was an 18-month planner. It was beautiful. I probably will definitely not get rid of the dividers because they were just so nice. But it was a classic size, and I'm not going to be using a Happy Planner at all. I'm going to be using this Planners Anonymous Go Live Traveler's Notebook. Right now, this has been set up for fall. I use this for fall. So I just need to go in and put in the new setup in here, which I don't know what theme I'm going to go with yet, to tell you the truth. I really don't. I was thinking of doing like a winter theme, or possibly using the Planners Anonymous Northern Lights kit, which was a winter theme. So I just haven't decided yet, but you will get a setup video for that. Well, I'll be changing from this fall theme to a different theme. And although this planner came with some inserts, and I'll show you, this is how the inserts look. I got, I think, like 3 months of inserts for this. I'm going to be using these inserts from my friend Kate. She has a shop, Douglas Fir Planner Company. And let me show you these inserts. And these are the inserts that I will be using for social media. So I got them undated. So it's a big change to go from a classic size to B6. But that's what I'm going to be using. Here she has the 2021 and 2022 year to glance. And then you can plan out your year quarter by quarter, which I like that. And then projects and important dates. And then here's your first monthly calendar. So I will be dating a lot of stuff for this new year, so I'm going to really put my Cricut machine to use and print out a lot of date dots for myself. I do have some that I got from Planner Craving, but once those are gone, I will need more. This is how the weeklies look. So there's not a lot of space to decorate, and I did a lot of decorating in my social media planner. This is going to be interesting for me to not have that same type of space to decorate. So I do have this box and so forth, but I think it's really going to be a challenge because there's just not a lot of decorating space. But this is how each of the weeklies look. And I think as long as I give myself at least about a good 4 lines of each day, then that should be enough space for me. I thought about actually using these inserts instead in my reading journal. I might do that. That might change. These inserts might go in the reading journal because they're so functional, and I'm so used to being decorative and functional with social media. But that's the plan right now. These inserts could change. Just keep that in mind. These inserts for social media could possibly change, and I might stick to the planner's anonymous ones. Next up is my Fitness Bujo planner. So I'm not really a Bujo planner. I've kind of, compensated with a lot of stickers, but I really want to start doodling, and I'm not the best at it, but I really want to start doing that and start being more authentically Bujo with this planner. I went ahead and put on this cover. This cover used to be on my social media planner a while back. I got this from Christy Marie Designs. This is silver foiling, and I'll probably change out the disc because I did have silver metal disc with this before, so I'll probably change those out as well. This Bujo planner is a Happy Notes, this one from Happy Planner, and it's just dot grid paper. I have a whole nother one of these, like a whole nother one. So yeah, this is like a template that I made when I first started, but I am actually probably going to end up having to start the new one now that I think about it. I'm going to have to start the other one for the new year. One thing I do not like about this paper, I don't know if it was just old and that's why it was so cheap on sale, but this paper tears easy. That's the only thing I don't like. So when I am done with this, the second one of these Happy Notes, I might switch to an actual bullet journal, which of course, again, will probably be a little bit of a downsize unless I can find something that's about this classic size. So we'll see. But I want to do more authentic Bujo this year. So that is going to be for fitness. I mainly use this to track what I've eaten, my water intake, and when I'm going to go exercise or go to the gym and things like that. So mainly food tracking. That's the main goal that I have with this planner. The next planner I will have for this year is my recipe planner, which is a DIY planner. I made this myself. I'm proud of myself. I put it on some plastic black disc. I use my Planners Anonymous Sunday Roast Kit to make the cover. There's the front cover. There's the back cover. I made all of my dividers. I think I did a good job on it. I have, I think, 5 sections in here. So this is like the vegetarian section, I believe. This is main dishes. No, that was sides, main dishes. This is the vegetarian section, vegetarian/vegan. This is breakfast, and this is desserts. So I've done a couple of recipes already. I'll try to link in the cards like how I made this. It's a 2-part video series I did for creating this recipe book. And then I've done 2 recipes in here already. This was the latest one that I did, which was hot cocoa muffin. So if you haven't checked out that video, you must. They're delicious. And so I plan to really get into this and share some of my favorite recipes with you guys. I don't know, maybe I'll do this at least once a month. It's not going to be something that I do weekly. You'll get these at least once a month. The next planner that I'm going to have for this year is going to be a new addition to my lineup. This is my Note to Self B6 Melody Planner from Planners Anonymous. I have not set this up yet. This is going to be used as my self-care planner. Will I do videos on it? Maybe once in a while, but it's going to be mainly for me to track that I'm doing things for me and taking care of myself better than what I've been doing. So this has rose gold rings that I'm going to be adding in here. Here's the inside. Isn't it beautiful? So there will be a setup video for this, so stay tuned for that. But that is going to be used for self-care. And the last planner that's in my lineup is also a new addition. It's my Books and Botanicals Planners Anonymous Melody B6 notebook, traveler's notebook. And I love this. I can't believe I haven't set it up yet, but I haven't. So there'll be a setup video coming for this as well. This is going to be like my reading journal. I'll bring you videos on this every now and then. You'll definitely get a setup video for it. And part of my self-care is going to be getting back into reading. I'm more of a fiction reader. I really don't do nonfiction. Like, it's very difficult for me to get into nonfiction, but I will be setting this up and using this for journaling. And that's why I'm thinking of using the inserts from Kate Douglas Fir Planner Company in here, because it gives me more space to journal, and I don't really need to be that decorative if it's a reading journal, but I'm so used to being decorative with social media, so that's why I'm thinking about switching out those inserts. But yes, this will be the final addition to my lineup. So I have all these Planners Anonymous Traveler's Notebooks, and I have not really been using them, and that is what one of my goals is for this year, is to put my stuff to use. I purchased, I think, 4 Melody planners from Planners Anonymous this year, and I use the Christmas planner a lot. I use the Go Wild planner for fall, but I really need to use these other 2 that haven't even been set up yet. So yes, need to get these set up. And so you've got what, 1, 2, 3 setup videos coming on these Melody planners. So I'm excited. I'm definitely going to use the Books and Botanicals theme, the Note to Self theme for these 2. Just not sure what theme I'm going to use for the Go Wild one that I'll be using for my social media planner. But that is my lineup. So again, reading, self-care. We have our recipe planner, our fitness planner. We have our social media planner. Like I said, we'll probably be switching out those inserts. And then my only big planner, which I love, and I'm glad that I'm still going to be using a big, my Go Wild, which is my catch-all. So that's it for my planner lineup. I know it seems like a lot, but I think it's about comparable to what I do most of the time, even though with these additions. One thing that I did take out of my lineup for now is my Haponichi Skinny Classic. I was using that for on the go, and the way 2020 went, I just really didn't need to use it for on the go anymore. So I don't even know that I'll be using it at all. And I barely, like, I don't really even carry a purse anymore. I have a weeks planner that's the same theme as this one that I use as a wallet, and I could fit a skinny mini in there. And so if I really decide to do something for on the go, that's probably what I'll do, is use a skinny mini, because my friend Christy sent me a little skinny mini with note paper. So if anything, I'll probably use that in the weeks planner that looks like this one. But I just don't feel the desire really to do the Haponichi anymore. And what makes me mad about that is I jumped on that bandwagon, and I think it was a mistake when I jumped on that bandwagon. And I have all this skinny classic note paper. So it's kind of crazy, but I'm going to still try to use my note paper, but I don't think I'll be using that Haponichi. And that's why it's not in my lineup. But let me know, what are you guys using? What are you using each of your planners for? Are you all using Happy Planner? Are you using other brands? Are you using Traveler's Notebooks? What are you going to be doing? I'm excited about going more to this Traveler's Notebook arena, you know, but I can't do without this big. This was the first year I used a big, and I loved it. I loved it, and I cannot gravitate from it. I need that big for my catch-all. So yeah, that's it for this video. You guys know what to do. Be sure to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alert so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you guys in all of these setup videos. Bye-bye.